Hello friends, Electronics here, and today we're gonna be playing Chromie as a Battlefield of Eternity, so let's have a quick look at our team compositions. It's gonna be Chromie, Leoric, Gazlo, Alarak and Gul'dan versus Nazeebo, Hammer, Thrall, Gul'dan and Leoric. Great. Okay, I mean, Gazlo, right? Gazlo. He isn't too bad, especially on this map, because he can easily secure those immortals if we kind of distract the enemy team. And let Gazlo like 30 seconds, maybe a minute, to set up his turrets to start attacking the immortals, and even when the enemies try to engage us, those turrets will be still damaging the immortal, or maybe even damaging the enemy team, which would force them to retreat and kind of allow us to maybe win the immortal battle a little bit easier. But they do have Hammer, and she basically does the same thing, but a little bit better. Because he can choose whenever she wants which targets she wants to attack, so she can attack, like, be sieged up right here, attacks the immortals, and when we invade, she just switches targets to us, kills us, and then they continue killing the immortal. But let's not think about that. We can do this, guys. So, builds for Chromie. You can actually do whatever you want on her. Well, not do whatever you want, but there are multiple builds that you can go for. Like, for example, you can go for the Sandblast build, for the Dragon's Breath build. I've seen people even making Time Trap build work, which is kind of crazy when you think about it, because Time Trap offers nothing in a team fight. Like, it offers no damage, it offers no real good crowd control, because it makes it puts enemies into stasis, and that means that your allies won't be able to. Oh my god, this is it. This is my death. Yep, that was actually... I was out of position, and you never want to be doing that as Chromie, because let's talk about Chromie's biggest weakness. It's the engage potential of the enemy team. If they have Kerrigan, if they have Butcher, if they have Thrall, Alarak, all of those melee assassins just love to jump on you and kill you. Chromie can't really do anything about that. And that's probably why she's so weak in the current meta. Even though she is a good mage, like, she has damage, she has her usages, she has really good zoning, but she has no escapes whatsoever. So that's definitely not a great thing, but Hammer should be dead here, yeah. So I said that Hammer can do the same thing that Gazlo can do, but better. But we do have Chromie, and Chromie is a counter to Hammer, because we can just easily aim our skill shots without the need, like, we can hit our skill shots without the real need to aim them, because Hammer will just be sieged up and we will be able to hit everything. And by the way, she shouldn't siege ever versus Chromie. Like, there is no reason to do that, but that's okay. Oh, seriously? I thought that he would try to dodge it, that's why I kind of aimed it a little bit to the side there, but he just face tanked it. And that allowed me to straight up miss everything. So that wasn't great. Oh my god, can we please, like, land something here? Can we get a kill here, please? Leoric? Oh my god, I missed it. And that should be a hit. They should be dying, please. Okay, one dead. Can we get some more kills here? Double kill, good. Enemy Leoric is actually giving them vision, the enemy team. Myself. Oh no, our Leoric missed his life drain. And I'm now in a very bad spot, but the enemy Leoric, our Leoric missed the life drain, and then the enemy Leoric also did that. But as I said, we have Gazlo, and he's been doing just what he was supposed to do, securing the immortals for us. So that was actually really good decision making on his part, and a really good job on our team by distracting the enemies, even if we missed out on some kills there, but that's kind of okay. So yeah, the only real thing you can do to escape as Chromie is, let's say Kerrigan engages you from here, you put your Time Trap here, and then you run this way. And then Kerrigan is kind of forced to either run through the Time Trap and get stasis, or she runs around the Time Trap and also loses time to kill you. So that's kind of the only real thing you can do as Chromie. But oh, that was sweet damage on Hammer there. Oh no! Thrall. they don't move as fast as I think they would, huh? Oh, by the way, actually, Chromie was buffed in one of the recent patches. Her range on all of her abilities, well, not all of her, but the range on her Dragon's Breath and Sandblast have been increased by a little bit, but every little bit helps, you know? So she's actually in a decent-ish spot right now because of that. Like, you don't need the benefits of reaching through time to make your range great. You just need to... you just have it by default, right? And reaching through time gives you the range you would have gotten previously without... not without, but it gives us the same range as prior to the nerf of reaching through time, so the talent technically was nerfed, but the functionality remains the same, so that's something to keep in mind here. But yeah, the default range, just a slight buff to the default range of Chromie, definitely helps out. Not too much though, not too much. Man, I'm actually missing a lot of my skill shots, and it's not really that bad. Like, compared to somebody like... oh my god. And I'm gonna die. No, Alarak. Open the time trap. No. Yeah, that was... yeah, we body blocked, and me and Alarak body blocked each other there, so... I mean, that was our death there. We actually should have killed Hammer before she killed Cooldown there. But I missed the skill shot. I missed my Sandblast. But that's all... one thing I will say is that's okay to miss skill shots as Chromie. That's not your job to kill enemies. Like, you just want to create chaos in their ranks, kind of. And eventually, like, once in a while, land some of your damage. And every time you land it, it's gonna be devastating. Like, if you are a squishy target, let's say Jaina or Tracer, if Chromie actually lands both her Dragon's Breath and Sandblast on you just once, you are now at 20% of your health. So yeah, it's not really that important to land all of your skill shots, but once in a while, definitely helps. Okay, we were able to snipe, but we will die to Hammer here. Yeah, no chance. Hammer is such a strong hero right now. Her auto attacks by default are really, really good. So she can just do that, just ride around in her tank form without sieging up and just kill everybody. And that's actually something that you want to be doing as Hammer right now. You never really need to siege right now unless you want to secure an objective through having extra distance on your auto attacks. So that's pretty cool. Also, the other thing that I kind of take for granted on Chromie, and not a lot of... I don't know, it's not really an exciting thing, but it's helpful nevertheless, is the fact that you have your trait, your Time Walker trait. And what it does is it actually allows you to get all of your... oh my god, alright. Okay, there we go. No, minions, don't kill me. It allows you to get all of your talents, literally all of your talents, one level earlier. And that is very, very important, because usually what happens is, like, the enemy team is level 9, your team is level 9, so you both try to grind for XP, try to soak some experience, and then fight at level 10 each other. But with Chromie, what you can do is actually tell your team, like, guys, I'm level... I am basically level 10 right now, so if we all engage right here and get a kill, we're gonna be all level 9 because of my advantage, and I was able to securely use a kill with my ultimate, right? So that's definitely cool. Oh, that was so clutch. I'm gonna try to help Gul'dan here. Not gonna do much though. Oh, Zombie Ball should have... no, damn it. I missed my Sandblast there. If I actually landed it, Leoric would have been so dead, and that was actually my bad for missing it in the first place. I'm gonna Temporal Loop Hammer here. Okay, so the way you want to be timing your Temporal Loops, you always want to wait until the clock is halfway done, and then you start casting your combo, your Dragon's Breath and then Sandblast. And it's actually very, very important to wait until the clock is halfway done rather than to time it, to try to time it perfectly, because you will never really be able to time it perfectly, And what will in fact happen is that all of your skill shots would land just a split second too early. Oh my god, Leoric really should start landing his his drain lives there, and I should start landing my abilities too, but oh my god, Leoric, no. Okay, so let's put the time trap, and look at that, that's exactly how it works. And it's actually a harder timing, it's actually a much harder timing to land the follow-up after your time traps than it is to land the follow-ups. Oh my god, Alarak saved me so much there because of that push. I should have casted my ultimate, by the way, on Leoric there. But because of that push, I was actually stunned by the fact that Alarak saved me that badly. Because of that push, Leoric missed his drain lives there, and I was able to survive through that. So that was really good job by him. But the harder timing is actually landing your follow-up for the time traps, and that's kind of why I don't really like the time trap build, because it's very hard to land it. Whereas with the Temporal Loop you have what, like 1.5 seconds to set it up, and then you start casting it, right? With the time trap you have half a second to react to it and start casting your combo. So with the Temporal Loop you want to wait until the clock is halfway done. With the time trap you want to wait until the clock is 1/4 of its way, and that's where you cast your combo. And that's not necessarily something you can do consistently when the team fight is going on. Oh my god, Leoric, the synergy with oh my god, the synergy with the Leoric or with the Entomb, you can just guaranteedly land your skill shots as Chromie. And as I said before, Chromie isn't a hero that necessarily gets kills, so something like that, something like an ability like that, Zul's, for example, Zul's Root, Kerrigan's combo. Damn it. Zul's Root, Kerrigan's combo, maybe Alarak's combo, and Tomb provide Chromie that ability to actually assassinate people, because you can guarantee your skill shots. You can guarantee those huge bursts of damage that will just destroy everybody. Like, even tanks aren't really safe unless they have the spell shield. Spell shield versus Chromie is actually really strong, especially somebody like Stitches, where his spell shield refreshes constantly. That allows him to block most of your sand blasts and soak up most of the damage you put out for his team. So it makes Stitches a really good pick versus Chromie. And with the hooks, because Chromie is the hero that actually needs to cast her abilities. Like as Jaina, as Keltas, you just casted your abilities and then you walk away, right? As Chromie, when you cast Sand Blast, you're actually locked in one spot for like a second, and that allows people to easily follow up on you. That allows Kerrigan to land her combo, that allows Stitches to land his hook. So you need to be very careful when playing Chromie about using those abilities. Oh no. Alarak, why did Alarak do that? Alarak charged into Thrall that was time looped. He should have charged into the Temporal Loop targets there. I don't know why he did that, but oh my god, he survived. Wow, good job. That lightning, oh, it's so good on Alarak. Like the fact that it's so instant allows him to get that sliver of health that saves him. Okay, Gul'dan and Leoric should be able to distract them long enough for Gazelle to actually get the Immortal, especially since Gazelle went for the Robo-Goblin, which was just a great choice on his part. Really well played by Gul'dan this game. Not Gul'dan, but by Gazelle this game. Even though he isn't the best hero, when he's played correctly, he can be very effective. And the top push that he established earlier really helped us out. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So the reason I actually went for Quantum Overdrive, because I really like Shifting Sands. Like the amount of damage you eventually get when you just get some consistent hits of your Shifting Sands is actually kind of insane. But the reason I went for the Quantum Overdrive is because they don't have a healer, and since they don't have a healer, they probably won't be regenerating too much health, so we won't have a chance to land too many of our Sand Blasts. they will just die in the process, right? So going for the Quantum Overdrive really helps us to get that instant ability power that we actually need. Like, look at that, we actually destroyed Hammer there, even when she popped all of her cooldowns. Obviously, Leoric helped a lot with that. If he didn't follow up with his Entomb, Hammer actually saved herself by charging into me and cancelling my Sandblast. Because it can be cancelled. As I said before, it has cast time, which is also something that makes Chromie not as good as other mages. They don't have cast time, they just cast their abilities and disengage. Chromie actually needs to stand there and can be engaged upon, can be interrupted. So that's definitely not great. Also, the biggest, not the biggest, but one of the big issues with Chromie is that she doesn't have wave clear. And right now, it's so important to wave clear in the game. With the changes to how minions work, with just overall feel of the game, it's very, very important to establish good pushes and to stop them. And Chromie doesn't help in that respect. She's basically the Nova of mages, right? She just gets kills, and that's what she's good at, and that's basically that. Leoric should be dead, but we paid a lot for it. I will actually Temporal Loop go down here because he was in the range of the fort, and the fort should be able to... Oh my god, did we actually survive that? Thrall can use his lightning here, so I'm trying to escape that. Oh my god, we actually survived that. That was so beautiful. Oh, why did he stop? Why did he stop? Nazebo. Oh my god, Nazebo. So we're gonna go for Pest and Future Me. I absolutely love this. Like, as I said before, you can go for basically any build as Chromie. Endoral Anomaly is actually pretty good because it allows you to set up multiple traps. So even if enemies dodge one of your traps, you are still kind of guaranteed to land them. To land some others, like if somebody engages you super hard, you just dodge them in such a way that they will land one of your traps rather than only one trap, right? So it improves your chances of... oh my god, I'm not in range. Oh, but that was just enough. That was just enough. I actually panic-clicked my Quantum Overdrive there to try and land some of the skill shots. But it doesn't work. By the way, you need to... I believe that you first need to activate the Overdrive and then you need to cast your abilities. So right there when I casted my Dragon's Breath, the Overdrive wasn't in the effect for it. The extra ability power just wasn't there. So that's definitely... Oh my god, can we get a kill on Hammer? This should be a... Oh my god, not enough. Oh no, if he didn't fear... Oh my god, can we actually kill him? Please kill Thrall. Oh my god, this is so rough. Please kill something. Okay, we done a ton of damage to cooldown. He should die to a Dragon's Breath. Good, 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 good. Now we just need to snowball this. Just need to snowball this, you know? Nothing too hard. He should die. Yep. Hammer. Oh my god, can we do enough damage to Hammer? I don't think so. And the fact that Leoric provides vision for them, they can easily predict what I'm going to do here. So we need to just actually go back because we don't have the cooldown on the fountain ready yet. And once again, Gazelle making sure that we get the favorable trades on the Immortals. He risked his life for it, but he survived, so it was okay, like, right? It was a good play since he survived. So that was pretty cool. Oh my god, this is so rough. Also, Chromie is one of those heroes that has really, really strong counters. Like, for example, when you have... oh my god, poor Alarak, he just cannot time with my Temporal Loop. For example, if the enemies have Medivh or Uther, or kind of Oriel, not so much maybe, because you can actually counter Oriel when she tries to counter you. Like when she casts her Crystal Aegis to save somebody from the Temporal Loop, you just cast your combo into the Aegis and you will hit it. So she basically creates a time Temporal Loop while denying yourself your own temporal loop. So that's not like, I don't know, that's a little bit weird. But Uther, Medivh, definitely hard to deal with those heroes as Chromie. Because Medivh has 5 seconds cooldown on his shield. Uther has amazing heals on top of his... oh, I just walked into Nazeebo's things there. Spirit. And Uther has a lot of healing on top of his divine shields there, which prevents all of the damage from your combo, obviously, and even negates the temporal loop itself. And also there are heroes, like every healer right now has cleanse, so it's just so much easier to counter Chromie right now than it was before. And especially with the addition of Zarya, of Aura, I actually screwed up the combo there. For some reason I pressed QW there instead of WQ. But it worked out, we had the follow-up, right? So never really split your combo as Chromie. Like if you don't have enough cooldown on Dragon's Breath, you don't really want to cast Temporal Loop because you won't be able to kill somebody. Like the same goes for Kerrigan. Like I say the same thing for Kerrigan. If you don't have your stun, try not to cast your grab, because if you don't have solid follow-up from your team, that grab won't really accomplish much, right? You really need your stun. And same goes for Chromie. If you don't have your Dragon's Breath, Sand Blast on itself really won't do much. I will upvote Castle there because he was really carrying out, like, 61% damage to Immortals, and it's not on our team, it's 61% in the game. So he just destroyed the Immortals, did exactly what he was supposed to do. So that was awesome. So yeah, don't split your combo. More likely or not, you won't kill the target unless you have the follow-up. And luckily there, with the kill on Stroll, we actually had the follow-up, so it kind of worked out. But that was definitely a mechanical mistake on my part, so I do apologize for that. And yep. Yeah, with the addition of Zarya and Alarak to the roster, like, it really hurt Chromie like quite a bit, because Alarak is good at killing Chromie, is good at silencing Chromie, he is even good at countering Chromie's temporal loop. He just casts his counter strike, and not only he is not displaced, not only he doesn't take any damage, he also can kill you or somebody on your team with the damage from his counter-strike, right? And even then, it's just a straight-up trade-up, because his counter-strike is, what, 20-30 second cooldown? Whereas Temporal Loop is on 70-second cooldown. So obviously, it's a favorable trade. And then we have Zarya. And she just uses her shields all day, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's actually really hard to play Chromie right now. Especially... I believe it was Grubby who said that right now it's a meta of sustained damage and healers, and Chromie, like, she's burst, she's just pure burst, and right now burst isn't really as effective as it was before, because there are lots of ways to deal with it. Like, we have cleanse to counter stuns, we have just really good healing on every support. Like, on every support we have really good healing, and we have lots of utility heroes such as Medivh, such as Zarya, that help you prevent those burst damage that was so effective previously in Heroes of the Storm. So right now Chromie is maybe not the best hero in the game, but she still does her job. It's just that sometimes it's kind of hard to do it, especially if you are countered. And she can be countered really hard. Like, she definitely suffers from that a lot. But overall, it's always a good time to play her. She is a hero that's relaxing to play. You just stand back, you just cast all of your abilities. Eventually we'll hit them, eventually people will die, eventually you will have your huge damage numbers. Like, you always should be on top of the damage list here as Chromie, because that's your job. You just spam your abilities, and they hurt the enemy team. And when they hurt somebody who really matters, like for example, yesterday I was playing a game of Lunara versus Chromie, and it was so scary all the time, because I really didn't know where she aimed her abilities. Obviously you wouldn't. So I would just team fight, like we would have a small team fight here and there, and then Chromie would just land her combo, and I'm like, I just was at 100% health, so I was a little bit aggressive, like, okay, I would chase down this Leoric or whatever who tries to escape, and then hit, and I'm at 10% health, and it's like, oh my god, I need to run away. But that's kind of all that she can do. Like, as soon as you get healed up, all of that is negated. As soon as you run away, she didn't really get a kill for your team. So it's always good to combo Chromie with somebody who has that ability to secure kills. Like Nova, like Zeratul, Kerrigan, Greymane. Those heroes synergize really well with Chromie, because Chromie brings the enemies to the point where they can die, and then those assassins secure the kills. So that's very effective in that respect. Also, the other combos for Chromie, like, it's something a little bit more obvious maybe, or a little bit easier to execute than diving as Greymane and trying to get a kill, than diving out, trying not to die, right? You just have somebody like Zul, somebody like Kerrigan, Leoric, as we were able to see here. Did I say Leoric previously? I meant to say Greymane. When you dive as Greymane and get a kill, I don't remember what I said, but it's definitely a good thing when you have Zul's Root coming up, or Butcher's Charge, or Tyrande, or some stuns. Even Tyrande is stun. You can just aim your skill shots for that target, and that also helps you get a kill, even though that's not your job as Chromie. So that's definitely something to consider. And yeah, great game. Chromie is such a cool... it's really sad a little bit that she is very underappreciated. Especially lately, I've seen a lot of Gul'dan plays in Hero League, by the way, which is pretty awesome. I really think that he deserved it, and I really would like to see a lot of Chromie here. But as I said before, she's Burst, and Burst isn't really that important right now. So there's that. So if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. If there are some heroes or builds you want to see me playing next, make sure to let me know in the comments. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.